Let's begin this video with an example. Oh, that little boy was sitting under the tree and he patiently watched over his sheep. Oh is an interjection word. That little boy. Little is an adjective. Boy is a noun. Was sitting is a verb. Under is a preposition. And is a conjunction. He is a pronoun. Patiently it's an adverb. This sentence is a combination of several words. Interjection, adjective, noun, verb, preposition, pronoun, adverb. What we call all this? We call this as a parts of speech. Yes, today we are going to learn about parts of speech. There are 8 parts of speech in the English language: noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. The parts of speech indicates how the word functions in meaning as well as grammatically within the sentence. An individual word can function as more than one part of speech when used in different circumstances. Now let us learn them one by one. The aim of learning these parts of speech is to recognize this noun, pronoun, adjective, adverb, interjection, conjunction, preposition, adverb, so that when we converse with the others, it will be very effortless to learn and our language will be more and more polished. Now let us learn these parts of speech one by one. What is noun? Noun is a name of a person, place, thing, or idea. For example, Michael owns the fastest car. John decided to buy the house. Now, Michael, John are nouns. So, noun means it's a name of a person, place, things, animal, and so on. Next one is a pronoun. A pronoun is a word used in place of a noun. A pronoun is usually substituted for a specific noun, which is called its antecedent. For example, she lives in Germany. He gave her a gift. She, he are pronoun. Next one is verb. A verb expresses action or being. A verb in a sentence expresses action or being. There is a main verb and sometimes one or more helping verbs. So in a sentence, the most important thing is verb. Verb alone indicates time, mood, and the action of event that had taken place. For example, she can sing. Sing is the main verb. Can is the helping verb. A verb must agree with its subject in number. Verbs also take different forms to express tense. For example, Federer plays tennis. Stop. Take your time. Place is an action. Stop is an action. Take is an action. So, verb is talking about the action of tense and mode. Next one is adjective. An adjective is a word used to modify or describe a noun or pronoun. It usually answers to the question of which one, what kind, or how many. For example, that was an exciting film. What kind of film? Exciting. So it is adjective that qualifies the film. What kind of film is this? Exciting film. Tarun speaks good English. So good is adjective. It qualifies a noun, English. What kind of English that he speaks? Good English. This is the longest essay. Longest is an adjective. It again qualifies the noun, essay. Next one is adverb. An adverb describes or modifies a verb, an adjective, or another verb, but never a noun. It usually answers the questions of when, where, how, why, under what conditions, or to what agree. Adverbs often end in ly. Gently, extremely, carefully, and so on. We can easily identify an adverb by asking question when, where, why, how. Because where tells about the place, how tells about manner, why tells about reason. Let's see an example. She walked slowly. She walked how? Slowly. So, slowly is describing the verb. The manner that she walked was slowly. They are extremely poor. Extremely is talking about the being of the poor. What are they? They are extremely poor. It also ends with the ly, easily to understand that it describes the verb. Here the verb is are. Are means being. So they are being poor. The police arrived very quickly. Arrived how? Very quickly. So very quickly is an adverb. It describes arrived. Next one is preposition. A preposition is a word placed before a noun or pronoun to form a phrase modifying another word in the sentence. Therefore, a preposition is always part of a prepositional phrase. To make it very clear, let's see the example. The book is on the table. On alone is a preposition. On the table is a prepositional phrase. He went into the room. Into the room is a preposition. She ran to the station quickly. To the station is a preposition. Quickly is an adverb. On is placed just before the noun. So table is a noun and on is placed just before. So it is easily can be understood. Preposition will be placed just before the noun. He went into the room. Room is a noun. In front of that, before the noun, into is a preposition. She ran to the station. Station is a noun. To is a preposition. It is to is placed after the noun. Next one is conjunction. A conjunction joins words, phrases, or clauses. The words that joins sentence mostly are and, yet, but, or, while, because. A conjunction joins words, phrases, or clauses and indicates the relationship between the elements joined. Coordinating conjunctions connect grammatically equal elements and, but, or, nor, for, so, it. Subordinating conjunctions connect clauses that are not equal. Because, although, while, since, etc. There are other types of conjunctions as well. Let's see the examples for conjunctions. He is tall and slim. And is a conjunction and it joins tall and slim. I will wait until she comes. Until is a conjunction. It joins two sentences. I will wait until she arrives. It connects two sentences. I will wait, she arrives. It becomes a bridge between two sentences. Tom is sick, so he is not here. So is a conjunction. It joins two sentences. That is, Tom is sick, he is not here. She likes cold coffee, but I hate it. But is a conjunction. It joins the two sentences. She likes cold coffee, I hate it. The last one is interjection. An interjection is a word used to express emotion. For example, oh, wow, oops. An interjection is a word used to express emotion. It is often followed by an exclamation point. For example, wow, that's a brilliant news. Wow is an expression word. And the sentence ends with the exclamatory mark. So this is the indication of interjection sentence. Ouch, that's really hurts. It's an exclamatory sentence. Hey, how are you doing? So it is an exclamatory sentence, although it is in an interrogative sentence. What we have learned from these parts of speech, it indicates how the word functions in meaning as well as grammatically within the sentence. Now you may ask, what is the importance of parts of speech? Parts of speech are important because they show us how the words related to each other. For example, let us take the words hit, Ravi, John. Now they are just words, they don't really tell us something. But as soon as we sign each word as a role, as a parts of speech, and put them in a sentence, we actually get something meaningful. John hit Ravi. John is subject. Hit is verb. Ravi is object. However, we change the role of a word, the meaning can become completely different. Ravi hit John. Ravi is subject. Hit is verb. John is object. So, as you see, the role of the word in a sentence, which part of the speech it is, actually helps us to understand the sentence. That's the meaning of learning these parts of speech. Having learned these parts of speech, let us able to recognize these parts of speech in a sentence. Here are some examples of sentences made with different parts of speech. Number 1, I bought a beautiful dress at the mall. Preposition, adjective, noun. Number 2, what did she ask to do? Conjunction, preposition, pronoun. Number 3, I left my shoes under the kitchen table. Adjective, preposition, pronoun. Number 4, if we finish our work quickly, we can go to the movies. Adverb, conjunction, verb. Number 5, on Saturdays, I work from 9 to 5. Verb, preposition, adverb. Number 6, I want to go to university in the United States. Adjective, preposition, noun. Number 7, I am sure I have met your father before. Verb, preposition, interjection. Number 8, well, I don't think I will be home before 6. Interjection, preposition, pronoun. Number 9, Andrew knocked on the door but nobody answered. Adverb, adjective, conjunction. Number 10, after lunch, let's go out for a coffee. Adverb, adjective, interjection.